Hello, good evening, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm having a time leaving Viconia on the floor. It's fine, everything's fine. I could probably go and look at more stuff. You know, I could wander around and poke some more things. I could sort my inventory. I could do so many things that aren't talking to Viconia. I'm probably gonna talk to Viconia, though. Let the record show that I don't really want to, but I think I have to. Sigh. Alright, so here we are. Viconia's on the floor. She does need a talking to, and also, I stabbed her so much and she wouldn't die. Also, hi, Sierra Lad. Also, hello, Lisa. Welcome back to the channel, both of you. But yes, I enjoy Viconia at this moment. She's not yelling at me. She's doing some interesting animations. Actually, she kind of looks like she wants to, like she needs to pee. But, stuff gonna pop off for you soon. I ain't missing this. Oh, am I gonna have to fight more stuff? Cause we're really feeling things right now, and they're not good things. Now, question is, should I talk to Viconia or should Shadowheart talk to Viconia? Probably I can start and then Shadowheart will take over. Probably. And by the way, this is how we look after a short rest. It was a rough fight. Alright, we're gonna talk to the lady who's having a time with the floor, I guess. How dare she have 13 hit points after an hour? How dare?
Finish it. Send me to Lady Shah's embrace.
She still has answers I need.
Make it quick. No, Shadowheart, we've won. You don't need anything from her. Or let's just kill her. The Vicky fight can be a right bastard and a left bastard. It's just an all-around bastard. It's a bastard with much coverage. I want Shadowheart to get her answers. I do. Especially since I'm very curious about the answers myself. So let's make it quick.
My parents. Where are they?
So blunt. Have you forgotten all the interrogation techniques I taught you? Where is the finesse?
You aren't worth it.
They are right through that door in the Chamber of Loss, where they have been all along. You saw them many times, only we made you forget. But they didn't forget.
Oh.
They watched as we molded you. They watched. They wept. They bled. Often at your hand. It may not be a happy reunion, but it will be a memorable one.
She's really trying very hard to get stabbed. Like, she really, really wants to get stabbed. Like, the provocation she's throwing. And the dialogue offers me the option to mention that. I do so appreciate that. So, we have such cruelty. She's just trying to rile you up. Or, this is a waste of time. Just kill her. Her evil level is much higher in Baldur's Gate 3. You don't say! She's just trying to rile you up, you know.
I know. But she's not lying. She made me in her image. Why? Why me? Why all this effort?
Lady Shah commanded me, and I obeyed. I do not question. I merely act as she wills me to. I had an enclave in Waterdeep, you know. Much grander than this. Shah ordered me to raise it. Kill all who followed me. Claim they betrayed me. When in fact, I slew those who showed nothing but loyalty. Shah had me do that. And I did. To cover my tracks. To usher in you.
What are you talking about?
You became my mission. To take a child of Selûne's and turn her over to Lady Shah. To show that all light fades and darkness will prevail in the end. All this was to make you into what the Dark Lady needed you to be. The planning, the training, those deaths in Waterdeep. It was all to groom you to replace me at her right-hand side. And still you threw it away.
Well, here's a thought. Maybe Shar was wrong. And in fact, you know, requiring her entire enclave in Waterdeep to be razed to the ground, I think Shar might be being wrong. I mean, I can see what she was trying to prove, at least according to Viconia, but this sounds this sounds like you know, what is the phrase? Cutting your cheek to spite your face? Now, you see, I thought that was Umberlee. I'm pretty sure that Umberlee has that title on lock. And I'm not sure how YouTube feels about that one being said aloud, so I'm not actually going to read it. You think you're right? Look at me being wrong. Look at him! Look at him being wrong! Point and laugh at Sierra Lad! Alright, let's see. Are you expecting sympathy? What do you want to do, Shadowheart? She's no threat anymore. Let her go. Or kill her. Be done with this. Oh. This is where the character and the Foxwine depart slightly. Alright, what do you want to do, Shadowheart?
I want to see my parents. And I don't care what happens to this one. She's been in my head long enough already. Do what you like. I know you'll choose well.
What are you doing? Come back and finish this yourself. You owe me that.
Let go, Mother. Embrace loss.
Go, Shadowheart, go! I use the word birch when I have to say it in polite company. Now me, I completely understand. I'm wondering though, like, it would probably hurt her more if I left her alive. It would probably hurt her emotionally much more if I left her alive than it would hurt her physically if I just stabbed her. I'm not a nice person. I've never been a nice person. Sometimes I fake it, but I liked Vicky in Baldur's Gate 2. Yeah, I mean, even though I completely rejected her as a companion because I was worried about losing Minsc, she was a more low-key kind of evil in Baldur's Gate 2. Like, she wasn't so evil that I would let her burn at the stake. I did prevent that. But yeah. I go, if you're wise, you'll vanish, or just kill her. she wants us to kill her. I had Minsk and Vicky in the same party and too. She's mean to him, but he has, how you say, mental defenses. Yeah, I was, in both my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2, I was very paranoid about getting so evil that Minsk would be done with me. I may have been too paranoid about that, but that was a paranoia, so I played the goodiest of goody two-shoes, and I kinda continued that into this one because, well, that's the way I played the other two games, so I've been an incredibly nice person most of the time. Most of the time. But this time I'm choosing what I think is going to be the crueler choice. If you're wise, you'll vanish.
I'm adept at it. Alluve.
Get back on the floor. Oh, man. I was actually really hoping that she would be like, no, you are not denying this death from me! And, you know, take matters into her own hands. But I guess I'm not so lucky. I don't know where she's going, and I don't care. However, I am interested in what's going on in the dormitories before I go to the Chamber of Loss. Like, the main problem is that, like, my instinct is to play a very cruel individual. Because I'm just like that, in games especially. So, yeah, I was kind of worried about driving Minsk away. Hi, hello. You seem non-confrontational. Little sus. Alright, Nocturne. I want to say what happens if you smush Vicky, but that no spoilers tag is being effective. Aw, thank you, Sierra Lad. I appreciate you respecting my choices.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
She's covered in blood.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Oh. Oh no, Shadowheart had a friend. How much did they take from her before this quote-unquote mission? Dear Lord. You know what? Traditionally, I have taken a step back on the companion stories and let them drive themselves. I feel like this is a good time to do that as well. Because I don't want to tell them that they're enemies. I'm going to let Shadowheart deal with this. Stop running away from your feelings, girl!
Shah condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shah.
Oh.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are, But with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
Oh. Oh yes, they were very good friends. Don't know about Nocturne, but yeah, I'd be flipping out if I was trying to have a casual conversation with someone dripping with blood. You have to remember that we are in the House of Grief. We are in a Shar enclave. This is probably, like, the way that Shadowheart looks right now is probably the least of what this poor lady has seen. And yes, I am getting tones of we were friends the same way Haruka and Michiru were as well. That's definitely, yeah. So she's a shop that's available only for the day that we're standing in. I am definitely gonna have some words with her about that after I ransack this room. Of course it's empty.
Something good here, I hope.
I don't know why I keep checking vases. There's never anything in there. You've got friends in the guild and the Blood War. Those sound like fun. Let's start with you've got friends in the guild. Introduction to this blood-splattered piece of propaganda. Unkind people say to me, but how come the guild carved up the lower city like so much pumpkin, slicing it into segments for kingpins to rule from the shadows? To which I can only shrug and reply, delegation, mate. How else are they supposed to get anything done? To carry the analogy a bit, the pumpkin was ripe, and if it weren't cut by the guild, somebody else would have. Me, I'm grateful it was Nine Fingers and her organization what got the carving knife out. Unlike a lot of vested interest in this city, the guild actually want what's best for the city. Their view is this: if you've got to have crime, the better it be organized crime. Vases might have a few gold, but that's not about as fun as it gets. Yeah, I mean, the chances of there even being a few gold in the random vases, I just don't know if it's worth checking anymore. It feels like a waste of time. Wait a minute, what is Wayward Heart? Affected entity will be automatically critically hit by Viconia's attacks? And disadvantage on wisdom saving throws? To end this effect, the creature must deny its Wayward Heart by acquiescing to Shar and aiding Viconia in combat. Whoops! I guess we're going to have a Wayward Heart for the rest of the day. Shar done been really rejected. Like, really, really rejected. Alright, the Blood War. If ever there was a conflict in the planes of existence, a conflict that swelled up as it filled with pus, bursting only to scarify and atrophy and never heal, only swell up and squirt itself out again, a never-ending pus carnival of pain and misery, the Blood War would be that conflict. Now that is a series of images that I would have preferred not to have in my head. Ah, well. It raged, and rages still, truth be told, between the demons of the abyss and the fiends of the nine hells. Cunning Yogos may play one side against the other, but the conflict would swell and burst and swell again without much coaxing. It is in both sides' nature to fight. Yeah, good on you to pick a metaphor and run it into the ground. Thank you very much for that, I guess. So, I got Lae'zel to disapprove. Maybe she will stop trying to hit on me. You know, I said I was gonna stop checking the vases, and then what do? I keep checking the vases. Ooh, porridge. And summer melon. interrogation log. Where is that exactly? Because I don't necessarily want to pick it up. A log of interrogation notes detailing a Yankee captive's torture over a number of days. The captive remains strong at first, but very gradually starts to slip and offer up information about the whereabouts of mysterious artifact hidden away by Queen Vakith. Oh, that's important.
Githyanki. Part of the Sharen's preparations to seize the astral prism, no doubt.
Okay, yeah, I will be taking that. I am gonna send it straight to camp, though. Off to camp with you. Heavy-ass things go to camp. Wine. Mug. Ooh, wyvern whiskey. Don't mind if I do. Banana!
Need more pockets.
And cinnamon rolls. And another banana. And more cinnamon rolls. And another empty vase because I cannot control my looting urges.
These are all about me. 40 years of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen.
Which you were. We went over that. No price too high. A sprinter's guide to goblins. Neither of these are about you, darling. Alright, no price too high. Years have passed, and still she refuses to be easily molded into what Lady Shar wishes her to be. She questions my teaching, hesitates when she should be pitiless, and longs to venture to the world like some guileless animal. Oh, this is one about Shadowheart. So often, her behavior makes a mockery of the name she has adopted, Shadowheart. That Lady Shar believes that she shall one day become the perfect embodiment of her will makes my gorge rise. Have I not proven myself worthy? Did I not sacrifice everything in order to please the Night Singer? I had built something great in her honor in Waterdeep. All gone now. Those who followed me have been embraced, and I am left with honing a child to the Moonbitch's followers and Lady Shar's right hand. I will not give up. I will remake her, or I will break her. The Night Singer shall know who is her most loyal servant, one way or another. Yeah, here you go, Shadowheart. I recommend burning it. Sprinter's Guide to Goblins. By Colin Meringue. Let's talk goblinoids. Your standard goblin is well armored and conniving, and while not the best strategists, they are deadly in bigger groups. Hobgoblins are where the species get disciplined. Smarter, stronger, and as mean as a bag of hedgehogs, hobgoblins are natural leaders for their kin. Bugbears are as tough as ogres, only shrewder, and they can be unnervingly quiet when they want to. Avoid these sleuthy bruisers. Me? Har! I avoid 'em all, chum. Uh-huh. In service of the night. It has been years since Waterdeep, since Suldanasar. At last the trail has gone cold, so I may recommence Lady Shar's holy work. It is true that secrecy is the greatest shield of all, yet the sacrifices needed for this new beginning have been steep. It had better prove to be worth it. Baldur's Gate. It feels strange to be back in this place, so familiar, yet I cannot engage with it. I am like a living ghost, hidden and watching. Time has rushed past like an autumn storm. Lady Shar's church in Baldur's Gate grows steadily and in secret under my command. I have named it the Cloister of Sombre Embrace, for the Night Singer's embrace is the final goal that we all crave. One day this place could even surpass what I created in Waterdeep, yet by then it may not be mine to command. Lady Shar tells me that there is another, one I must pry from a foul Selenite heritage and reshape to become Darkness's champion. An audacious plan, but one that could cost me everything. I must stay resolute. I must find this child for Lady Shar. My spies have reported to me. The child has been found. A girl with hair of sheerest black. She will soon come of age and be lost to the Moonbit forever, but our plan is in motion. Under a cloak of darkness, the girl shall soon be ours. Ugh. Alright. Alright, alright. Here you go, Shadowheart. All yours now, forever. Shar headwear, I am not interested. I am interested in this jewelry box. Oh, I need a lockpick.
Simple.
My favorite lockpick. And my best one. Shadowheart, pretend you're useful. Nice.
Let's move.
These jewels. Why do I remember these, of all things? A gift from Solda Nessala, Mother Superior said.
Really?
Curious. I could never quite tell if she was proud of them or not.
High security vault number 8 key. Silver necklace, an obsidian ring, and an onyx. Well, you know what? For the memories. I'll take the vault key, thank you. Okay, fine, I'll check the vases. Empty. 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 Empty.
On my way.
Okay, let's see if there's anything worth going back to camp for a pile of saleable goods here.
Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well.
Uh-huh. Let me see. I'm very curious. Okay. That's a nice pile of gold you got there. Let's see. Arsonous oil. Diluted oil of sharpness. Drow poison. Elixir of psychic resistance. Oil of bane. Oil of demutation. Diminutation? I don't know how to say that word, it turns out. Potion of animal speaking, potion of glorious vaulting, potion of mind reading. Ooh, superior healing potions. Supreme healing potions. Purple worm toxin. Remedial potion. Potion. Wyvern toxin. Scroll of darkness, scroll of greater invisibility, scroll of invisibility, scroll of Otto's irresistible dance, scroll of sleep. You know, I was slightly hoping for equipment, but I do kind of want them potions. I have been going through it. How much? 215. Do I have any potions of, like, animal speaking or long strider on my person? I mean, I could sell her any of my potions. It's not as if I remember to use them, but I'd rather sell her the redundant potions than... as I think I might have sold them all off, though. obviously not going to sell healing potions. Nope, it looks like I do not have any redundant potions at this time. I mean, yes, I can use the cash that I have on hand, but... Yeah, I still don't know if this is actually for anything. Well, I guess I'm going to be using cash on hand. I'll have to remember to refresh my pile when I go back to camp, because I do so like keeping this very particular amount of gold on my person. It amuses me endlessly. So, I would like those healing potions. Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice doing business with you and stuff. I don't know why that created a new stack. Oh well, it'll be fine. Everything's fine. It's all good. Okay. Nice talking to you, Nocturne. I'm sorry that you don't have any equipment. I know better than to buy poisons from you because, yeah, Asterion is full of poisons, and I keep forgetting to use them.
Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
I know. I wish there was time for you and Shadowheart to catch up. I mean, after the day she's had, I would be willing to give Shadowheart, like, a night on the town tonight. Oh, I missed a vase. Yep. Oh, well. Okay, so a few extra healing potions is never a bad thing. Oh, right, and all of this food. Where did the food go? There it is. All of this various food should go to camp so that it's not weighing me down. Because, yeah, I'm carrying way too much stuff, and it's pushing my limits. It's pushing my limits a lot. I am definitely gonna have to sort through and figure out what books I don't need to carry anymore soon. Whoop! Where are you going, girl? Where are you going? Where you think you going? Okay, and that's the Chamber of Loss back there, where we're probably going to have an in-person confrontation with Shar, and it'll be great. I really hope it's not a fight. We are not going to survive a fight. Okay, let us save. Full save. I made my choices. Viconia gets to live for some reason.
No keyhole. Must be another way in.
You know what? Let's recheck this altar down here, because I'm noticing a couple of things all of a sudden. Treasured in light, lost in dark.
After I moved left something on the altar.
Okay. Okay, removing the black diamond made things... Dark as Shar's cruel embrace, huh? I think I'm missing an agent. Am I supposed to put like a regular diamond on there? Like, I'm guessing that I need to get both gems to light up.
Only a patriarch's loss can open this door. What does that mean? Loss of status? Wealth?
You know, if they hadn't wiped Shadowheart's memory, she would remember how to open this door. What all keeps going ka-chunk? That is the main question. Do I... Wait, if I go around and
nothing.
turn off all the lights in the room, maybe. Although, I can't turn off all the lights in the room because I'm one of them. Okay, let's go to the dorm. I just need to recast the light cantrip on something else. Where is my light bulb? Where is my light bulb? Oh, there it is. Let's just put it on that. Now my sword isn't glowing. And we'll come out here and close that door and continue turning off Excuse you? One by one. Are there any more lights on?
Let's have a look.
No, wait. It's a little tricky to tell since, you know, I'm a character that has... I am able to see, and therefore... Oh, wait, there's one that's still on. Let's just close the door to the armory. Turn off this light. Blow out these candles. How many candles are there on in this room? Okay, not a thing I can do about that light. But I turned off all the lights in the room. For worshippers of the goddess of night, they sure like their... Yeah, they're really strong on their candles around here. Okay, I've turned off every single light that I can. So... let's put the diamond... back on the altar. Are you kidding me?
Only a patriarch's loss can open this door. What does that mean?
Wait.
But that will fit in my bag.
What if diamond and fire? What if I save before I do this? Just in case. No, that did not work. Okay, I'm guessing... Oh, now I can't get the diamond back? Well, the diamond is just part of it now, and I think I may have messed things up. I don't think setting the diamond on fire was the right move. And now I can't get it back. Well, this is why I quick saved. Yes, we are going to save some so that I still have the diamond to experiment with. I'm sure the diamond has something to do with it. I just have to figure out what. These clues are kind of skittering past my brain without touching it.
Time to press ahead.
As I have a feeling that, like, I'm supposed to burn something? Treasured in light, lost in dark. Like, it has to be the diamond. Do I need more than one?
Here we go.
I turned out all the lights, right? Yeah, Asterion is doing his smoking thing.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Like, there is the matter that I can't turn off this light, apparently. But I turned off every other light.
Light on my feet.
And yes, I am using the sneak mechanic to check for light sources. Of which I am not finding anything but the sunlight.
Being in open view.
Interestingly, the Pyre of Loss does not count as a light source, apparently.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I'm at something of a loss here. It's supposed to be obvious, I can tell, because we've got the inscription and we've got the thing, you know, the door will open for a Patriarch's loss. I don't understand. There has to be something to put on the altar. Treasured in light, lost in dark. I mean, a black diamond would be lost in the dark because it's black? But that just doesn't seem to be the thing. Wait, what happens if I put the diamond in the sun? No, that makes absolutely no difference to anything. I feel very sad that I can't move the diamond further in a hop. Okay, what if I... Now for my next trick, I will find one gold piece on the floor. Not heavy enough. Okay, writing maybe? Because you can't read in the dark, right?
Anything of use?
I don't think this would count as a patriarch's wealth, though, so I'm not so sure that's gonna... The book is glowing. So far, only the diamond has gotten a response. The book did nothing. But the diamond is obviously not... I am having such a moment here. Like, you put something on in the bowl and it gets the flickering. And it has the flickering whether the pyre is lit or not. I just don't know the answer. Maybe...
This is it. Where I was raised. Trained. Hells. It's strange to be back.
Viconia won't be a problem anymore. What comes now? I want to talk about all that's happened to us. Special tadpole. Leave the party! You've served your purpose. Viconia won't be a problem. What comes now?
My parents are still captive. I need to free them.
Yeah, do you know how to unlock the door? Nope, she does not. Okay. Wait. What about...
A long way to go still.
What about the stuff? Where'd the others go? Where'd the ring go? Inscription. Okay, the ring has vanished into the ether. It is nowhere to be found.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oh, Okay, you know what? I'm sending this to Will just so I'm not carrying it anymore. The key went to my key ring, didn't it? Yeah, there it is. Why is it down there? No, that doesn't seem to be it either. Sorry about the ring, Shadowheart. Well, that's fascinating. Not useful, but fascinating. This door can only be opened by a Patriarch's loss. I'm at a loss. Like the character says wealth, status, and yeah, those are both possibilities. But the diamond would count as wealth, and it's close, but it's not enough. But how do you sacrifice status?
Moving ahead.
Like, what if... there was a helmet in here? Oh, for crying out loud.
Not Justicia. I wanted one of my own so badly. Hard to imagine now.
Okay, that represents status, I think. Can tell you how I did it. I'm guessing it wasn't by beating the door down, since it doesn't have hit points. Okay, yeah, where'd it go? There it is. Used ingenuity. Ah, yes, I seem to be lacking that today. Okay, yeah, the Shar headwear is also not enough. I know it's gotta have something to do with the diamond. And there's nothing around here that I can target. Okay, I am at a loss. I will allow you to tell me what your ingenuity. I will not count it as a spoiler at this time. It said there was no keyhole. I mean, I can have Asteria and have a go at it, certainly, but... Huh.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
I'm a little weirded out by this. What is he picking? Alright, we're adding both. We're adding both this time. Roll Asterion, actually. Roll Asterion, roll. There we go. I have absolutely no idea why that is a thing that works when there's no keyhole, and the character specifically said there was no keyhole. Thank you, Sierra Lad. I'm sure there must be an official way to open the door, but Lord only knows what it is. Oh yeah, Daughter of Darkness has been updating. Let's have a look at that. Let's see here. Find a way into the cloister. Confront Viconia. We met the Mother Superior of the Sharan Cloister, who turned out to be Viconia Devere. She challenged Shadowheart to descend further into the cloister for a final confrontation. Enter the Chamber of Loss. We must gain entry to the Chamber of Loss, where Shadowheart's parents are being held captive. Help Shadowheart save her parents. Shadowheart's parents are close. We must do what we can to help her save them from Shar's clutches. Okay. Main goal. Save parents without them being deaded. We are not deading the parents. If we dead the parents, we will be save scumming backwards and, trying again. I don't see any people. Are they in the mirror? Oh lordy, I hope they're not in the mirror.
I see them. I see my parents. What's been done to them?
Oh, wait. Oh. Arnell Hollowleaf in Shar's Embrace. Okay, let's check this out. Hey, Arnell. Oh, you seem nice. What is Shar's Embrace? You cannot move or escape while locked in the Dark Lady's clutches. Oh man, and he's level 1. It's gonna be really hard not to kill him. And Emmeline, hi! Hello, Emmeline. I assume... Oh. Oh yeah, you're showing your years, sweetie. She is also level 1. This is gonna be really... This is gonna be something... Oh, wait, there's a book here that possibly has instructions.
Let's see.
A ledger bearing the names of those incarcerated in the Chamber of Loss. Some are noted to have died. Shrek Lear, Githyanki, double guard at all times, deceased. Arnell Hollowleaf, Emmeline Hollowleaf. Baron Alice Bormel, deceased. Unknown interloper, deceased. Huh. Well, that didn't actually help. I thought that would have instructions. We're gonna check faces. You wouldn't like the official answer. Does the official answer like involve putting a dead body on the on the altar? Because I had several to choose from. Although that seems like a rather expensive way to be entering your main work chamber thing. There's gotta be like hints or clues or something around here. Decapitated. Oh, there's no using Speak to Dead to ask this one questions. Like 5k gold? Dang. I mean, I have that much gold to sacrifice, but it's not like I want to. Why does it count as stealing to look at what this Gith has in its pockets? Conspicuous rubble. I love that. Subject mapping results. Githyanki number 7. A log of interrogation notes detailing a Githyanki captive's torture over a number of days. The captive remains strong at first, but very gradually starts to slip and offer up information about the whereabouts of a mysterious artifact hidden away by Queen Vlaakith. Oh!
They tortured the Githyanki to learn about the astral prison. Looks like it went on for days.
Yeah, isn't it great to have Lae'zel along for this, especially since I'm going to be just passing her this? There you go, Lae'zel.
There's something there, half buried in the rubble.
The rubble that I already looted? I'm confused. What, was there something else? What did we just get a ping on? Was it supposed to be the Gith's head? I don't know. I'm so confused. Oh well. Leather armor and a Githyanki crossbow. The headless one can keep it. It's fine. I guess they wanted to make sure that I checked the conspicuous rubble, but that also seems to be like a really weird way to... Oh, what's going on up here? Anything? Also, you know, they don't seem to be looking after their temple very well. Like, it's literally falling apart. Do they not know what acolytes are for? Okay, that hasn't actually given me any clues. You know what? Just in case. Hey, Asterion, would you give Longstrider to Lae'zel, who is standing in the wrong place?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Okay.
Never wanted the easy path.
I mean, I feel like Shadowheart should talk to them, but I'm also barding it up here, so... Sorry, Shadowheart. You can jump in when you need to. Arnell, hi. Nice to meet you. Oh, Shadowheart is in fact going to talk to them. Okay.
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No, there is no trick. It's her, Jennifer, Jen, our little girl.
I have feelings about that.
It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It's not over. It's never over. There's a god involved.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you tried to step away from me, every time you tried to reach for Selûne, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them.
So basically you put her in the shock collar and now you're like, Shadowheart, place. You're a monster, not a goddess. Ignore her, Shadowheart. She's just trying to spite your victory. Or we should leave. This is a tough one because none of these feel quite right. And that's the thing, is just like being a god in this universe does not require you to be good. In fact, the whole thing about the universe is that there are evil gods and there are good gods, and there aren't really any neutral gods unless you, like, maybe count, like, say, Timora. Maybe. But, she's just an evil god, doing evil god things. But, you know, slight sidestep into something resembling philosophy, completely aside, let's tell Shadowheart to ignore her. She's just trying to spite your victory. She's doing her whole, you know, wielding god powers over the mortals and you know, saying the mortals deserved it and stuff. When this is really her experiment! Her goddamn experiment!
Victory? Your victory is but a guttering candle in the dark. Temporary. Inconsequential.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you!
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead.
Well, that would explain why she's not
This
participating.
is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Oh.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
I do not like this. This is an attack on me personally. This timing could have been worse, but not a lot. You have to choose, Shadowheart. Free your parents or rid yourself of Shar's curse. She wants you to kill your parents, her idea of a parting gift. Talk to your mother and father, see what they wish. Yeah. I mean, the last one, we already know what her parents want. Well, at least what her father wants. Her mother may not be here anymore. But... yeah. The only way to end this with live parents is leaving Shadowheart under Shar's curse. And I kind of know that I need to free her from the curse. I don't think she can properly ascend unless she does. As much as it's going to hurt me to do this, because, yeah, I think... I think I need to advise her to talk to her parents and to understand what they want. And hopefully she'll listen to them. Because I don't really want to have to go through this conversation multiple times. Okay, I'ma hurt myself with this one. Alright, see what your parents wish.
I'm sorry. I didn't know any of this was happening until it was much too late. I came to try to put things right.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going, that you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
Oh, wait, she is still there.
And still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
It's a very pretty name, but it's giving me feels. You should end their suffering and yours. Do not lose your parents, not again. The pain can be handled. This is your choice, Shadowheart. You don't need me to tell you what is right. Remain silent. It's either 3 or 4. And I do like Shadowheart's real name. I do. I want to make that clear. It's just that at this moment, I wish that they would actually stop saying it. I can't explain why to the stream. I am going to be supportive, but I am also going to let Shadowheart make her own decisions because she's a big girl. This is your choice, Shadowheart. You don't need me to tell you what's right.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Seluna's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Please stop doing that.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
What are those? I'm sorry that it came to this. Remain. You know, silence. Silence is good.
Moonmotes. They bring Seluna's light to dark places and offer guidance to those in need. My parents are watching over me. Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here.
Thank you for not actually showing me on screen. Gladly. One thing, what should I call you now? What are your memories? Isn't there more that was taken from you? You know, I think it's good at this point that her memories are so piecemeal. I think... yeah... You skipped the scene. It's when you made your choice to remain. Oh, I see, I see. That's good. That is good for me. I am sorry about the sirens in my background. I don't know why they're happening. You know what? Let's just ask her what we should call her. She's probably gonna tell us to call her Shadowheart, but I think it is right to ask people what name they want to be called. What should I call you now?
Shadowheart, still. I can't run away from who I was all this time. Besides, there's something fitting to it. Can't cast a shadow without sunlight.
Okay, time to re-traumatize myself by checking the quest. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Shadowheart decided to end her parents' suffering by putting them to rest and entrusting their spirits to the care of Selûne. Now they are at peace, and she is free of Shar's influence. Free of her past, she can choose her own right path at last. We did it! We completed another companion quest, and it only hurt me a lot. Oh, she wants to talk to me. Okay. Yes, let's talk about it some more. Why not?
My parents. I saw them. Spoke to them. And let them go. It's more than I can take in just now.
I
Give
understand.
Me a night to try and get my head together.
I can give you that and more. You deserve it. Yeah. I have strong feelings. And yes, I know I said I would leave with live parents or keep going, but... I feel like I feel like I want to touch it. This hits harder with Jennifer English's performance as Shadowheart. Actually, all the voice acting in this entire... Yeah, I have to say, the voice acting has been spectacular. I have no notes whatsoever. Even like the side characters who are voiced excellently. And I have to say, some of the folks that they got to do random Dragonborns, oh boy. I feel like I want to touch the mirror, but I also feel like it might be a really bad idea. But I'm gonna do it anyway. But first I'm gonna save, just in case I need to save scum.
Huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, but one that offers no reflection. All you see is a void of endless darkness.
J.K. Simmons as Ketherick and Jason Isaac as Dortash maybe do double takes.
I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
Oh, they've been wiping you good. It's a wonder you have anything left. Okay, Arcana, study the mirror, try to grasp its true nature. Religion, an object of faith, examine it closely, try to understand its purpose. Religion, offer a prayer to the mirror, or just go. I feel like I would probably have the best option from Arcana, because I've got a +9 on that, whereas with Religion I only have a +3. So let's try using Arcana to study the mirror. And I will mention for the record, I still only reroll 1s when it comes to checks like this. But I will ask Shadowheart for a little help. Oh, that's not gonna make it. Nope. Well, I guess that's a failure.
Nothing comes to you. The mirror remains a mystery.
Well... Oh, I don't have a chance to study it with my religion. Okay, I'm not gonna pray to it. Nope. No. We're just gonna go. I don't think it would be a good idea to fuck around with that. I think I need my memories. Okay, well, I believe that with that we are done with the House of Grief. I feel like maybe I should let Shadowheart go think, maybe? I have managed to grievously injure her again. Like, she did say she needed time to process, but the question is whether she wanted time to process, like, outside the party, or if she just didn't want to have a conversation until she was ready. There is also the question of whether or not we're going to get into a fight on the way out. I still don't know exactly which way Viconia left. I mean, there's the possibility that I will be going upstairs into a fight. There is always the possibility. Unless the folks have abandoned the place. That is also a possibility. A preferable one. Oh, no, they're still here. And they're angry. Great! This is exactly what I expected. Except that I'm very unprepared for it. Can anybody get through the doorway right now?
Swift and lethal.
Nope. Okay. First things first.
Push my luck again.
I don't really want to be in here. But I would like to do something before I back away. I could viciously mock more in here. 70% chance. Or I could attempt to set him on fire. Oh, much less chance of setting him on fire, I see. Okay. Vicious mockery it is. Oi, you.
You festering bubo.
Aw, he's saved. Just step around the corner, dear, would you? Yes, thank you.
Victory awaits. My path be true.
Your path be into his face, please. Good start, good start. Can you keep it up? Keep trying, girl. He's just got a club. But she's got a stick, which leads me to believe that she can cast. Like, generally speaking, people with staffs and int being marked with a little diamond can cast stuff. Yeah, we will find out.
This feels good.
Stabbings will continue. Sure, why not? Insult to the injury. Oh, Asterion did more than splatter him. I know what to do. I can be mean. I think.
Outmaneuver them.
Hey, lady. Hi. Hello. How are you? How you feeling? You're gonna have to cast at disadvantage now. Lae'zel, if you could get started going in that direction, yeah, thank you.
Need to stay focused.
Shadowheart, you could burst through the door.
On I go.
Let's see. Firebolt with a 75. Good. Sacred Flame with a 70. Could use the crossbow with an 80. I'll take the 80. Sure, you can have some poison. Here, have some poison. And I'm gonna stay right where I am, because Mama didn't raise no fools. Oh, I just made myself sad again. Ah, well. I could use Mass Healing Word. Everybody's hurt, but... it's fine, it's fine, everything's fine.
Victory awaits. Where do I go from here?
Nocturnal.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You can have a psionic backlash and a counter spell, because I don't like that spell. Oh, hey, there's another one. Oh yeah, come join the party, sure.
I am fury. I am death.
You do not have enough run. Take yourself here. Saved versus the guiding bolt. That is a pity. Let's try again. Oh, saved again. Oh, picked it up that time. Ha ha! Oh, Astarion. Guess what? There's a target right in front of you. It's really hard to see with the way these ceiling draperies are. That has guiding bolt on her. Hopefully that will be as good as sneak attack. Stabbings will continue. 99% chance. Wait, I can use sneak attack? Why? Oh, wait, I had advantage because of the guiding bolt. Of course. And you know, Astarion could use some hit points. Shall we have a nosh? I think we should have a nosh. But should we have the big nosh or should we have a little nosh? I think we'll have a big nosh. Because we can. Hello. Waha? Ha 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 ha. Nom. That was a very good bite. Okay, Shadowheart.
Will protect me.
Do join the party. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice indeed. Astarion gains Astarion was already happy because I had him have a nibble last fight, but we had a short rest so he could do it again. So now he's happy. Stabbings.
Quick.
Have some poison. Yes, poison is good. We like poison around here. Bomb compass? Nice. Well, the caster is down, so I think it's safe for me to come into the room now.
On my way.
Oh, so many choices. Let's see. I could viciously mock Wilbur here. I can't actually see the other one, so it's Wilbur is going to be enjoying the. So an 80% on Wilbur here. 95 with the fire, but I'm worried about setting things on fire with Astarion standing against him. Or 95% with the bow. You know what? Let's be a bard. Let's be a bard.
Clag-bottomed coward.
Aw, he saved. I barded for nothing. Nothing!
Let's have some fun.
I am fury. I am death.
Oh, you are holding the wrong weapon, girl. There we go. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Let's finish this.
Critical miss, no less. Okay. Yeah, let's let Astarion have some fun. Sure, insult that injury. For a second time. I gotta say, Asterion is just doing spectacularly today. Hey, Afara, did you know that I can attack again? Well, I do believe that Asterion won that one for us. He killed all of them. I mean, I could have avoided that fight by teleporting out. But, you know, nobody got hurt, and Asterion, in fact, healed back to full, so...
My eyes grow heavy.
Yeah.
Best to make camp.
Shut up, Lae'zel.
What's in here?
Do-do-do. Oh, that would have been useful earlier. I'll just be taking that. In case we come back. I don't know if we will. Miri? That is a lot of books. Ways of the Heart, an introduction. Soothing the violent heart. Denying the prying heart. Emboldening the craven heart. Warming the melancholy heart. Reconciling the jealous heart. Confronting the false heart. Absolving the wayward heart. Oh, that would have been useful. Okay, we're gonna read the books, and actually we're gonna take the keys as usual. But we're gonna just read the books and leave them on her. In long-winding prose, the book promises it can help alleviate all sorts of emotional distress, which it characterizes as heart forms. But what heart form affects you, dear reader? All of us suffer, but not equally. Consider the most common maladies of the spirit. The violent heart, the melancholy heart, the craven heart, the false heart, the prying heart, the jealous heart. The book continues, promising volumes dedicated to exploring each heart form in depth, available for purchase at the House of Grief. Sure. Soothing the Violent Heart. A self-help book claiming to comfort those prone to hot tempers and violent urges. Hot-bloodedness has its place within a healthy, balanced spirit. But what if the blood boils? What if a violent heart spurs its possessor to dire thoughts, words, or even deeds? You must forgive your foe, help them up, even heal the wounds you opened upon them. For if you cannot heal them, how can you heal yourself? The book continues on at great length, suggesting treatments pioneered by the House of Grief may help, should self-improvement fail. They charge you comin' and goin', and then comin' again. Denying the Prying Heart. A self-help tome boasting means of moving past inclinations towards nosiness and interfering with others. There are some who would say that I should read this book and take it to heart, but I won't. To become involved in the lives of others is a simple fact of life, but what if you become too involved? To vicariously sup upon the joys, sadness, and secrets of those around yourself points to a sickening emptiness in the heart. You must fill it with life and feeling of your own, even if it hurts you, even if it poisons you. Otherwise, you will remain an empty vessel. The book continues on at great length, suggesting treatments pioneered by the House of Grief may help should self-improvement fail. I bet they're all going to end that way. Emboldening the Craven Heart. Why am I reading these? A self-help volume claiming to be able to help the timid and weak-spirited find their inner strength. Not everyone needs to be a hero, but all hearts need courage just as all stomachs need food. But what if you find yourself denied your measure? What if fear and doubt grips you all too easily? You must stand fast and face your fears resolutely. Do not flee or take desperate, futile action. Present your best self to the world, and soon your heart shall believe it also. The book continues on, yeah. Warming the Melancholy Heart. Self-help book purporting to help those suffering from melancholia. What of sadness, dear reader, that assails you without rhyme or reason? What if the sunniest of days can become smothered in gloom with no end in sight? The remedy may seem non-existent, but it is not so. No heart that beats is a stranger to that which gives it joy. You must seek it out however you can. Music can lift moods as easily as flame can melt ice. Okay, that might help. It could help. Jealous heart. Claiming to help those prone to jealousy. Do you covet what others have while neglecting what you already lay claim to? Does your desire for more curdle into a mire of self-pity? You must prize yourself from the fetid swamp of jealousy before it drowns you. Think not of what others have, but what they do not have. There is joy to be found in helping others. Joy, and perhaps salvation also. The book continues on, suggesting treatments, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we've only got 2 left. False heart. Purporting to help those prone to deceit and insincerity. Let us speak plainly, dear reader. You may believe deception to be an art form, one that benefits you more than it harms you, but that is the worst lie of all, the self-deception that shall one day be your ruin. But how can you break the cycle? It can prove difficult to speak the truth when lies come so easily. Instead, perhaps do not speak at all. If you cannot be honest, then at least you can be silent. I don't like that. I don't like that advice. That is not good advice. A curious self-help tome that claims to help those who have disappointed their elders. It seems to have been hastily printed and bound, and strikes an oddly harsh tone. Alas, poor reader, not everyone can improve themselves without the help of others. Some need the instruction of an elder, a steadying, authoritative hand that can mete out guidance and discipline in equal measure. Honor your elders, dear reader. Be mindful of their lessons, deferential to their desires, and grateful for their discipline. Be of service to them, even when you think you are at odds with them. The book drones on, dispensing suspect advice that advocates for utter obedience before imploring the reader to seek further help at the House of Grief. Odd. I wonder why the sudden change. Is it because of the wayward heart of Shadowheart? Is that why? Right.
These
then.
birds have seen everything.
Okay, we read all of them. It's great. Hey, Afara, you have anything interesting? Nope. Are they still lost in their own minds? That's the question.
I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greenery and birdsong all around.
Yeah. What do you remember? Is there anyone you can go to? Anyone who could help? Or just leave? What do you remember?
Well, I remember I was sad. But in truth, I'm not quite sure what caused it. I'm not even sure I know what sad is anymore. And I came from that building over there. They were very nice to me. Seemed very helpful. Although, for the life of me, I can't recall what I was doing there in the first place.
That's concerning. Is there anyone you can go to? Anyone who could help?
There must be. You would think. You know, I can swear there is someone, but their name escapes me. Hells, even their face escapes me. A figment of my imagination, perhaps. Oh, it will come back to me. Or not. I'm content enough here, in either case.
I continue to be very concerned. I'm also a little bitter about not being able to get into the side garden. Like, it seems like there should be a way. Although this garden appears to belong to this building over here, and I have no idea how to get over there, but... But yeah, not being able to get in there annoys me. Oh well. Hey, Lug.
Odd, isn't it? Oh, my parents never sang me lullabies, yet I've got one wormed in my mind. Clear as day.
Oh.
Once we see sun light the dawn.
Well, I'm guessing if I'd been successful with the mirror, I could have done something about that, but... Well, the Sharans continue to be our enemies. And I should go to the Blushing Mermaid. I think if I, like, cut through the yard... There seem to be people to talk to here.
You should be at home with their loved ones.
Look around you. Okay.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment.
He's a lovely man, Simon, but he's seen better days. Please, try not to disturb him.
Is this guy's actual name Simon?
I'm sorry. I don't think I can help you. I'm not fit for service.
I wasn't asking you for service.
These people. They should be at home with their loved ones.
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Oh, I'll take that. Yes, thank you. Whoop! Wrong button. Well, you know his name is Simon, and he likes to do drawings. Hey, Fig. Hello, Fig. How goes, Fig?
Oi! Stop a moment. Right. You look harmless enough. The commander keeps an open house, so you may pass.
Thank you, Fig. Who's the commander? Or thank you, noble sentinel. Or leave. Thank you, noble sentinel.
I'm not a centipede. I'm a guard.
You're spectacular. Don't mind me while I read the commander's mail. Harper report, no leads. Oh, really? Hi, Harper. I'm sorry to report that we've had no leads on the boys' parents. If they were indeed among the first taken by the cult, then their trail is long gone cold. It's a grim thought, but perhaps they were deemed unworthy of ascending and sent to serve the cult's purpose in some other way. I hope he's settling in there. It may well be he has nowhere else to go. Guess whose house this is? Oh, I wonder, whose house could this possibly be? Might it be the High Harper's house? I find it very interesting it's not considered stealing to go through his stuff.
Just being careful. Don't want the young ones going all weird from eating mystical greens.
What do you mean, weird?
Mystical greens, you say?
Ah, Fig.
There is nothing wrong with Fig. Fig is a child. None of this stuff is stealing?
More for me.
Telk says they shut the church Last Hope down.
And how did Telk see that?
Hmm.
Through the bushes of the drinking mug?
What is that? Where's...
Heard it from Mother
Hello?
Arena herself. The steel
I heard the noise, but I didn't see what it went off on.
into an unlawful gathering.
Aye. A warm meal and a scrap of rags to sleep on must be very encouraging. Well,
Asterion, point at the thing.
That we have space to spare if she needs it. Aye. I passed it on.
What did we see? What was seen? Oh. Unsent sending. This book.
The boy is upstairs.
A short note marked up as a professional sending, a magical message of up to 25 words intended to find the recipient wherever they might be. This copy was never given over to a cleric for delivery. No, I don't know what to do, so come back and tell me or I'll come find you. Death will not protect you, idiot! I'm taking this.
Oh, throw some cabbage on your list for the market, George.
You know, I could just grow it myself. Even a lowly apprentice can manage that much.
I know you can, brother.
Why are they being so
careful.
weird?
Don't want the young ones going all weird from eating mystical green.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Oh, I see.
Well, Fig.
Ah, Fig.
I
Fair
need to loop a little bit. I just need to loop just a little bit. Guys, we've got to let Shadowheart put her feet up. Hey, girl.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
She says with blood all over her face. I'll look for you here.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Take care. I'll be here when you need me.
I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, Jaheira. Guess what I found?
Ever will Shar try to twist bonds of love into chains of service. Shadowheart did not let her. I cannot presume to know her parents, or what they suffered. But I know that they were proud, in the end.
Come along with me.
As you wish.
I was just thinking that, actually. It will give me a chance to not have to deal with Lae'zel for a while. Lae'zel.
It is no small thing to slay one's life-bringers. Shadowheart did what was right, not what was easy.
Could we stop talking about this? Wait for me in camp.
That's the best course of action?
You need to wash your face. Stay in camp.
Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
Minsk, hi, hello.
Who is overjoyed with our victory? Another den of evil vanquished, and an old foe defeated. Well, Viconia was a friend for a short time beforehand, but then a foe once more.
When was she ever
Yes,
your friend, Minsk?
A most wicked witch. The very mention of her name gives him nightmares to this day.
Somebody tried to make shish kebab and hopefully got stabbed in the face. They were friends in Baldur's Gate 2. I mean, I don't think they were friends. I think Minsk thought they were friends. What did she do to him? Why is he so scared of Viconia? She's gone now, Boo. You don't need... Well, she wouldn't... She's not gone. Viconia will live forever, apparently. And so will the name of this stream. What did she do?
Boo and Minsk have traveled far and wide, and met many fine and not so fine people. It will surprise you to learn that even the wisest of friends do not always recognize Boo for what he is.
Oh. A miniature giant space hamster? A hamster? Your best friend? A mouse? The brains to your brawn? Minsk thought they were friends. And that I know that was enough for Minsk, but that's not enough for me. That's the problem. You know what? Almost all of these answers are correct. Half these answers are correct. But I am going to go with the one that's highlighted because I feel like it's the answer that my character would give. Your best friend?
Of course, but also a miniature giant space hamster. The Drow was a cruel witch, but a clever one. She knew what Boo was right away, and she had never seen his like before. She wished to inspect his handsome magnificence.
From the inside.
So she did. One night, while he lay asleep, twitching his whiskers in happy dreams, she crept upon his tiny bedroll holding a knife as slim as a toothpick.
Yep.
She meant to spill his miniature guts and study them.
Uh-huh. Oh, that first answer is just mean. I'm not even going to read that one aloud. I'm surprised you didn't kill her there and then. Thank the gods you stopped her. Let's thank the gods you stopped her.
Ha! Minsk did not stop her. He did not need to. Boo never sleeps deeply while evil is near. He sprang into action and almost blinded the witch.
Go for the eyes, Boo.
She had fled from her camp by morning, when Boo told me the whole tale over a breakfast of berries and nuts.
That was spectacular. Not actually what I was trying to do with that conversation, but...
What we did might feel an evil thing, I know. But if Minsk was not saved from the cult, was used to hurt those who only meant to help him, I think that ending Minsk might have been a way of saving Minsk too.
A, why does everyone know? And B, why do they keep bringing it up? Anyway, Minsk, please.
You come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo.
Come with me, Minsk.
Minsk shall be your shadow, as Boo is his.
Well, that was a whole lot of conversation that happened. Whoop! Well, that's, Hey, Asterion. Come do you... Oh. Okay, so I have...
Watch your back.
Keep running, boy. Move it, move it, move it. Underlay, underlay, underlay. Aha! One long strider for you. I do still have to deal with that pack of Gith, but now everybody's too injured to do anything about it. Oh yes, and one long strider for you. Okay.
Right, what now?
And then Asterion takes a leisurely stroll back towards his camp.
This city reeks of evil.
Let's see. I sent... Oh yes, I sent Jaheira new clothes.
Let us show them how it's done.
Yes. We have the magnificently realized ensemble for you. We'll let you keep your respectable clothes. And your tasteful boots. When you poison a foe, does she poison people? Is she capable of poisoning people? We will switch boots, and we're gonna put on the cape, which doesn't match at all. The boots don't match either. Oh, it's awful. What gloves are those? Sparkle hands. Oh. She never uses an unarmed attack. What the heck was I thinking?
No time to rest. Have to keep going.
We're gonna see if there are any better gloves for Jaheira, because the whole lightning charges thing, only accruing lightning charges on an unarmed attack is just terrible. Sort by type. Actually, split off my favorite amount. Or close enough. We'll figure things out as we go. Gloves. Where are the gloves? Ah, here we go. Let's see. Kushko? No. Holy Packrat. Yes, thank you! Cast Mage Hand as a bonus action and get Telekinesis. When the wearer deals acid damage, they also inflict noxious fumes. These gloves smell like beef mince left to rot in the privy pail. Those are just glittery for some reason? None of these are really good, but Telekinesis isn't terrible. I don't think Jaheira can do... I can't remember if Jaheira can do acid damage. Well, what we'll do is we will send both of them to Jaheira. And then There we go. Now I have the correct amount of gold again. Alright, back to Jaheira. Let's see here. Can or do I do acid damage? No, I do poison damage. Haraknir Braceners it is. Oh, that looks even worse with the leather armor than before, but okay. My people, they are piecemeal.
Looking ahead.
Alright. Now that we've had, you know, fancy do the fancy makeup time. Back out into the world.
What a surprise.
Haha!
Ah, Mahler's mark in ambush.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too.
Hey!
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive
I
us,
love
Mother.
her.
We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
Mother? Well, I didn't expect her to mourn her husband forever, but I'm guessing they're adoptees. Mother, Jaheira, these are your children? Cast a glance at Minsk. This is a beautiful home. I figured Jaheira lived in a cave, alone. Or stay out of it. Oh, I want to put my nose in. I do, but I have been letting everybody else drive their stuff. Ah! Stay out of it is no fun. Oh, I see. You know what? Let's accuse her of motherhood. I'm hoping they did a really good facial expression for that one. Are these your children?
She always brings the smartest people home, too.
Enough, Ryan. I taught you better manners than that.
No, you didn't.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7.
7. This really isn't any of my business. What did she say? Met gorgeous hero out in Shadowlands. Is Shadowlands one word or two? Only 7? That's cold, Jaheira. I've taken 3, not gonna lie. I mean, for me, I'm torn between 2 and 3. You know what? I'm gonna ask what she said. What did she say?
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult. Which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved us, so tell me. Are we all doomed?
Genetic or not, yes, this is absolutely Jaheira's daughter. I will not hear any words otherwise. I don't care about the genes. This is her kid. Not in this lifetime. The cult is powerful. It's not going to be an easy fight. You should really just listen to your mother, or we're all going to die. massive confidence, or we're gonna do it, but it's gonna hurt. It definitely has to be one of those two. Because I'm not gonna tell Rion she has to listen to her mother. Hell no. And I mean, there's gonna be a lot of collateral damage. Question is, which one is in character? You know what? We've got Minsk by our side. How could we not be overwhelmingly confident? Not in this lifetime.
See, Mother? A little positivity.
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Excuse?
Have mercy, sister. She's old, after all.
So old!
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Okay, that was definitely spectacular. I am confused about how all these people are related to each other, but... We should definitely continue ransacking what is possibly Jaheira's house and possibly not, but definitely has her... I wonder how she did that. I mean, she absolutely did that, but I wonder how. Followed closely by any scene. I mean, I could have glanced at Minsk and accused him of being a father, but I didn't. Where is this?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Wait, that's upstairs. Okay, never mind. I'm not going upstairs yet. Ransacking. We are ransacking. We're talking to children.
A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court?
Oh, all the children are weird, but in different ways. Court? Like a court of law? I am not, but it's a pleasure to meet you. One of such evident breeding as I, of House Fluffington, needs no formal announcement. Eh? I'm tempted. I'm tempted by number 3. You know what? Temptation. One of such evident breeding as I.
Sir Fluffington, an honor to host you in my manor.
Jessamine discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira. You don't want to be queen, of course, and Ryon curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
Yeah, that totally doesn't sound tyrannical. Obviously. Yes, of course. Where is Jaheira getting these children? Mysterious Moonshay. This book gives pompous but informative insight into Moonshay Isles, an archipelago located west of the Sword Coast. Jaheira gets these kids the same place Bruce Wayne gets his. I mean, didn't Bruce Wayne get his each from a completely different place? Just saying. Let's see. Where was I? One excerpt reads, Kaname, a queen of the swollen-muscled giants called Fomorians, found her way to the Moonshay Island of Oman. Along with her loyal kin, she proceeded to conquer Oman. In this author's humble opinion, the continued transgression of the Feywild, such as Kaname's incursion into our realm, is a slight upon a rational thinker's pride. The duty should fall to capable individuals to boat or fly or swim, so long as they move, to Oman and any such Fey-infested place, and rebuke the impertinence with great verve and vigor.
You three have been just guzzling the water recently. Save some for the others, all right?
The landed families of Tithir, and don't swallow the specimen. Landed families of Tithir. A ledger detailing the lineage of the noble families of Tithir. Don't talk when I'm talking. Rude.
Top shelves again.
Abruptly cutting off at a date marked the 10 Black Days of Elent.
Diaries are off limits.
And written in code too, I'm afraid.
I know. It's not a very good code.
They're going through Jaheira's journals while she's away? Okay. Where was I? The 10 Black Days of Elent. Looping hand-drawn diagrams pick up below.
Bad soil?
Okay. It's
Don't tell Mother.
Well, if he's going to hang around conversing with the child... Oh, no, wait, he's going away. Let's try again.
I'm not hungry. Really?
Let's see. Ledger detailing the lineage of the noble families of Tithir, abruptly cutting off at a date marked the 10 Black Days of Elent. Looping hand-drawn diagrams pick up below, tracing tenuous connections between names. Cramped alongside a note in the same hand. If Jaheira won't trace her roots, then I will. Okay, don't swallow the specimen. In his third work, Don't Swallow the Specimen, even if you have just had an overpriced curry and it looks like it might help, Professor Olemunkel Shrewsbury lays out in languid detail his experiences cataloging the many plants and mushrooms he encountered across the mischievous twilight forests of the Feywild. He reports the fact that weave moss, common to the Sword Coast, has its origins in the Feywild, which explains its tendency to germinate near sources of magic on Toril. The properties of the acorn truffle, when carefully inculcated into the alchemy process, i.e. can be used for a potion that allows the drinkers to speak to animals, and many more things besides over the stretch of, now that's simply ridiculous, 6,000 pages! Don't swallow the specimen.
What's inside?
Elarithon resident backdoor key. I will be taking that. Thank you, Jaheira. Wow, look at that. I used a key. Boy.
Something's on my mind.
I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
So you're all Jaheira's wards. That sounds right somehow. I found her to be firm but fair. Or absolutely no comment. Minsk, why are you looking at me like that? Minsk? Minsk, please don't look at me like that. That's very distracting, Minsk. So you're all her wards?
Wards, family, lifelong irritants. Use whichever term you wish.
We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Oh my.
Nature's law in action.
I'm going to choose to believe that she gave him a lifelong, crippling, softening fear of women, and not any of the physical possibilities that come to mind. Rian, hi.
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsk?
Boo is also very well, and happy to see you, Ryan.
And I him. Enough that I'll let him keep his lumbering, sweaty steed inside. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Okay, okay.
Really? Like what?
There are refugees outside the walls. They'll need protection. Healers. This place could serve as a hospital. Ignore Jaheira. If it comes to it, pick up a sword. Or prayer. It's the first one or the second one, and I don't want to volunteer what is sort of Jaheira's house as a hospital. Because I think that's quite high-handed. Also, this one, I'm gonna have to say, she doesn't really look like the healer type. Refugees outside the walls. They need protection.
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. Leave them to us then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good. So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother, go away. You have work to do.
Aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
That's a good commander. The hammer clearly displays her healing ability. Doesn't it, though? But yeah, volunteering the house as a hospital doesn't sound right. But yeah, the refugees need to be thought of. The refugees absolutely need to be thought of. I want that myrgrass. I also want that belladonna. The pouch is empty. Dwarven taxonomy.
Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like, species.
The species taxonomy by regional cultural eavesdropper Wiley gives a full and complete categorization of dwarves, from the gust-wrinkled pale Arctic dwarves to the tanned Great Rift and Gold dwarves, to the once enslaved Duragar, to the tall and gregarious shield dwarves, to the underdark-dwelling Urdunir, to the brilliantly adaptive and culturally rich wild dwarves living in the jungles of Chult.
Ferdinand. I just trimmed you.
Somebody had a special interest. Transcribed sending. I'm sorry, you know what to... Yeah. I'm gonna leave that there. Domovoy invocation. What the heck? A flat piece of parchment bearing a name day blessing. It appears to make an offering to a domovoy, some manner of Rashamar household spirit thought to shower the lucky celebrant in gifts. It is signed only M, along with a small drawing of a rodent, lined with what appears to be actual fur. Oh, Oh, I see. I'm leaving that there as well.
Board it up and burn the place. True, I suppose. But you have something out there that you didn't in your last house. Fig. Fig.
We will go into Jaheira's study. I just want to go through everything else first. At least on this floor. We will be going upstairs. Where's my lockpick? There it is.
Should be easy.
Oh. We're not going to ask for Jaheira's help on this one.
The water recently. Save some for the others, all right?
Thank you, Asterion.
On my mind, and in it.
Letter to Rian. Gold. Scroll of Bestow Curse. Read. A letter stamped with the Harper's seal. Rian. We have also had no further word from the High Harper since she gathered her forces and struck out east. While her sending to you is certainly concerning, she made no such contact with us, and I cannot believe that Jaheira we know would fail to pass on all she knew if she truly believed the end was at hand. Your mother will be fine. She always is. Pegasus Ree, High Harper of Cloakwood Chapter. Okay, okay. There's a lot of stuff here that I'm not taking. Alright, time to check out the study.
That might be worth a look.
You know, wouldn't Jaheira have told me? Insert item. Wouldn't Jaheira have told me? Jaheira? Correspondence from Theodore Thistlewhistle. Jaheira, I will of course be happy to look in on the children in your absence, though I'd remind you that Rian and Jord are now twice my height and all too happy to remind me of it. Whatever business you're off on, take care. If the children take into their heads to go herring off to help, I won't be able to stop them. Nor will I try to. Theodore.
Hey, you alright up here? Yeah, I'll come down soon. Don't need to be sorry. Just checking that you're alright.
Disappearances in the city. Hi, Harper. It seems our last reports were over hasty. Our investigations into the recent spate of disappearances across the city have led to the re-emergence of the subjects in almost every case. We're chasing down those last few and following up the rumors of strange shadows in the sky at night. Perhaps we can hope it's just a case of some overactive imaginations. Beneath the reports, note in another hands take over. No coincidences. Absences connected. And why return now? Doppelgangers! Doppelgangers, doppelgangers, doppelgangers. Baldur's Mouth clippings. A faded cutting from the city circular, Baldur's Mouth. Beloved Ranger bewitched. Citizens of the city were stunned to find a local landmark absent when the sun rose over the Wide this morning. The beloved Ranger, a statue dedicated to a hero of the city, was removed from its perch overnight, with reports of a struggle and sounds of battle during the dark hours. The City Watch had no comment to add, but the market square told a clear tale of smashed cobblestones, scorched tiling, and blood-speckled stalls. Whatever force wrested the Ranger from his perch, he did not go quietly. He never goes quietly. He is incapable of quiet. It would physically hurt him. Decoded field report. A meandering letter from a traveler to her family back home. The main text is marred with scratches and corrections, a code translated in a firm hand down below. Hi, Harper. Movement in the Shadowlands confirmed. Absolute cultists pass where the shadows are deepest. No clue as to how, and no means to follow. Lights spied in Moonrise Towers from afar, and great movement of forces through the dark. They are gathering an army. Bring more Harpers. Bring means of making light. Quickly. The moths are very distracting. Okay. So, what does one put in the slot? Final warning.
Coming along nicely there, Floki.
A missive printed
Good,
beneath the
strong
burning emblem
roots.
of the flaming fist. Deep quill slashes indicate a certain level of irritation on the part of the writer. Residents of Ilarithan House. I remind you once again that the guardianship of the lower city falls exclusively to the Flaming Fist, with additional support from the new Steel Watch. We do not require the assistance of any private citizens in the setting of street disputes, no matter how extreme those citizens deem the Watch's response to be. Jord, we've been happy to overlook your mother's association with a certain illegal organization due to your family's service to the city. Do not make us regret it. Rion, if you are so keen to bust a few skulls, then you are welcome to re-enlist. Signed, Manip Regis, Bloomridge Garrison. Uh-huh. Well, that explains the hammer.
You three have been just guzzling the water recently.
Jaheira. What the heck is this, Jaheira? Oh. You know what? Let's try this. Ha 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 ha! I knew I had the solution.
Can't give up now. Swift as my feet can carry me.
I am the greatest. Jaheira's hideout entrance. I love it.
Pay no mind to
Down
this.
we go.
You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there.
I trust her, but I also don't see the pressure plate.
Anything of use?
I do have some concerns. Here goes something.
Have no fear. The traps aren't meant for you. But, better to stick close, eh?
Yeah. I won't lie, it makes me a little nervy.
The only patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
You know this place, Boo. Minsk has never been invited.
As if she could have kept Boo out. Postmaster Badger? Wait a minute. Do I not have Speak with Animals on right now? Haha! Messenger rats? Hi.
The Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I'm training new ones. Tell Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But boss doesn't care about that.
Oh, you're good rats. Oh, you're good rats. Yes.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
Oh, this would have been useful information earlier.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
That was me. Sorry. You know, I appreciate Jaheira's sense of aesthetics. I do wonder at her keeping broken vases, but yeah, she's done good work here. And I bet the children are like, Jaheira just lives in her study. Oh, the mushrooms have rotted. Jaheira failed perception on her own shiz. Thieves' tools for Astarion. An arrow of lightning also for Astarion. Gold for camp.
Be careful. There are traps about.
What have you trapped, Jaheira? And where? Oh. Interesting. Interesting.
How delicious.
Yeah.
Don't linger. Traps. How considerate.
Interesting. Jaheira, it's your shiz, you help. We good.
Let's crack it open.
Jaheira is still helping. She definitely doesn't need to, but she's helping. Let's just take a little... Okay, it appears that that was all the trappage that was occurring.
Still alive, so that's progress. Should mind my step.
Keen eye. But if it's supplies you seek, weapons to aid in our fight, you won't find them behind that door. There is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me.
I am a very nosy person, Jaheira. I also hide all my worthless things behind secret doors. I'm sorry, Jaheira, I didn't mean to pry. If it matters to you, it matters to me. Or just like an old dragon to hoard the best of her stash. I don't think that she would lie to us. But I'm also, like, terrified that I'm gonna open that and find what's-his-name's armor in there. I didn't mean to pry. I was just curious what you would be thinking of worth trapping.
Oh, you need not apologize. I only seek to spare you some disappointment. On my word, all you will find inside is dust. And the moldering keepsakes of a much younger woman.
Jaheira, our friend has put their trust in us. Boo thinks it is only right to return the gesture, no?
You so rarely make a habit of being right, Ranger, that it puts me ill at ease when you are. Pass then. Go on. See what it is a foolish old Harper thinks worth hiding away.
Ah, yes, Khaled. I knew it started with a K. I'm actually terrible with names. Alright. If it really is Khaled's stuff, I am leaving it the hell here. Rite of the Timeless Body? A confused spread of cryptic symbols cobbled together by the same hand, seemingly over years. Neat notations impose order on the chaotic sketches, describing some manner of druidic ritual, its purpose unclear, and its practice incomplete. Huh.
Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jaheira.
Well, I know a prompt when I hear one. I've played the holy gosh darn out of this series. I'm pretty good with the names. Yeah, I have problems with names in general. And especially that now I have a pack of friends who I'm remembering like 2 or 3 names per person. It's a lot. And that's like the real life people. There's not as much room left for game names.
The cub speaks.
I found a strange scroll in your sanctuary. Something about a... Why, Minsk? Well, at least you're looking at Jaheira like that now. I found a strange scroll. Something about timeless body.
Ah. The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is...
Were you offering to spank me?
A ritual. Or it describes one, at least. Practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach.
Uh-huh.
In greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations.
But would you? So you plan to do it? That's amazing, Jaheira. What can I do to help? And anyone can use this scroll? Ah, I understand. I'd want to stay young and pretty too. What can I do to help?
Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The dead three plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every Harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on.
Ah.
Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able?
Minsk does not understand the question. You will live forever, Jaheira.
Of course I will, Berserker. And you will sprout soft and golden locks from that shining skull.
It sounds like an argument that she's had with herself many, many, many times. I don't know how I would be able to contribute, but let's see. Would you live on at any cost? It's only natural to want more life. A little too philosophical for me. Or get over yourself, Harper. No one person can fix the world. Oh no, that last one's awful. That last one I wouldn't even pick if I were doing an evil run. It's the first one or the second one? The question is which one is more in character. I'm gonna take the first one. Would you live on at any cost?
In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness. I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came. And made the question moot. But I kept this. Just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed. I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings. Or true heroes.
Excuse you.
But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine. When and however it comes. As for this city story, well, that is entirely your problem now, Cub.
I'm honored you think of me that way. You're not off the hook that easily, Jaheira. I want you around for a long time yet. A pity. I could have used a young and powerful Jaheira. Don't get ahead of yourself. First we have to survive the Absolute. Ooh, I mean, my personal response, like, Foxwine, the player, says Jaheira needs to live forever because I refuse to think of a Baldur's Gate game without her. Character-wise, I think it's the first one, and that is the one I'm gonna say. But we're gonna acknowledge that the player wants to be like, you're never allowed to die.
Ha! Do not thank me for slinging a weight around your neck. I might start to feel bad. I do mean what I say. But I am also a harper. In every honeyed word, there is a hook.
Speaking
but I do
as
not
a
plan on
bard.
going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You're almost certainly going to die first.
Thank you, Jaheira. That means a lot to me. Why didn't you tell me about the kids?
I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, we had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice?
Have fun poking around in Jaheira's unmentionables. Got work in the morning, so sleeping time is now. Yeah, I'm probably going to continue poking around down here, but I guess going to the Blushing Mermaid is going to have to wait until next stream. So, you know, thank you for being here with me for this journey that I have had this evening, Sierra Lad. I hope you sleep well. Let's see. You're right, that is extremely foolish. I understand, I think I would have done the same. Admit it, you're just afraid of Rion. Do you have so little faith in our chances of victory? It's not that she has very little faith, it's that she's a very pragmatic person. You know what, I understand. I think I would have done the same.
Well, if fool I be, then at least I'm in good company. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud.
Maybe you should say it to the kids.
We had best get to saving it. Lest Rion turn her ire on us both.
I still want to call her Rian. We shall end this conversation. Okay. Still praying to not find Khaled's armor in here. Okay, good, good. Still not Khaled's armor.
Something good here, I hope.
Empty. So, some of the stuff she's stored here is so long that it's gone to dust. Oh no. While wearing Khaled's gift, Jaheira cannot be cursed. I see.
A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Yes, you should wear it.
Whatever it takes.
'Cause yeah, not enough lightning charges, and no way to get lightning charges. That feels right. That feels correct. Okay, I've been putting this off, but... Oh, I see. Hello. Hi, how are you? Perfectly balanced right. Faded but still legible, the mark of a Karaturan forge master adorns the pommel of this exquisite sword. Light as a robin's wing, quick as a gnomish wit. This weapon has unseamed many foes, and will continue to, in the correct hands. Jaheira. Jaheira, why? Staff of the Ram. Once per turn, the blow possibly knocks a foe back 2 meters and stuns them. This has no effect on dragons or huge creatures. Fashioned by some unknown archmage, no identifying insignia is forthcoming. The staff thrums with a slow, ferocious pulse that draws its concussive power from the spiral-horned creatures that give the weapon its name. That is very nice, but not something that anyone in my party can or will use. We're gonna send that to camp. Sorry, Jaheira, we're taking all your best stuff.
Jaheira's old weapons. They look strong as ever. Minsk should know. They gave him many bruises over the years.
Kinda glad I had Jaheira look in that box, even though it was by accident. Put that in your main hand, girl. Send Belm snaking out with an adder's speed, the very exemplar of swiftness embodied in steel. Nice.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay, some very important things have been spoken of and looked at, and thankfully, while there was definitely a memory of Khalid in here,
What's inside?
it was not something overly disturbing. Also, no useful supplies, my butt. Send those to camp. Empty. 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 Ballspawn Saga Part 2. You say. A popular novel, thin and cheaply made, dramatizing the adventures of the Ballspawn in Athkatla after the defeat of Saravok Anchev. Early chapters have been defaced and some even torn out. Jaheira. My dearest wife. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna hurt myself. Since you've forbidden the writing of poems, I had to get creative this year. I tracked down a retired Cormean war wizard with a magical method of transferring mental imagery to parchment. The art is imperfect, and perhaps better suited to espionage than name-me gifts. With all my love, and from a safe distance, Khalid. Beneath the note, a small inked picture of a smiling couple. Their mouths gaped far too widely, their joints twisting ever so slightly, but beneath the distorted brows you can just about make out a much younger Jaheira and a bearded man wearing a harper pin. Oh. I understand why she forbid the poems, Khalid. The Ballspawn Saga Part 1. A popular novel, thin and cheaply made, dramatizing the events of the Ballspawn crisis. Jaheira appears to have added her own annotations, variously amused and outraged at the more egregious flights of fancy. See, now that would be more of what I expect. I mean, I understand the destructiveness of the second one, given things, but armillary spear.
Can hardly feel the spinning.
Empty. Useful things, you know, a few things, she said. Empty. Can't reach. Can I... No, I can't move it. Okay, fine. Whatever. Keep your secrets, burlap sack. Oh, now I made myself sad again. Off stream, I've been playing a game called Where Winds Meet, and there's a storyline in there that was released this spring that I haven't had time to get to until just recently because of all of the things that have been going on with the family. That feature a character named Burlap Sack who is probably the unluckiest man to have ever lived, to put it mildly. But it's not unlucky in a ha-ha way, and it's not that he's a bad man, so it's just like so much pity in my heart for that man. And also, frankly, the entire desert region that opened up recently in Where Winds Meet it's gorgeous, the music is amazing, it's depressing as hell. But, you know, that's another game's problems. It figures that after I'm pretty much done-ish with Chihira and her storyline, that this would be when I find her house and stuff. It's just like her companion quest is finished. Look at that. The only companion quests we have left are the ones that are tied into the main plot. I completed this quest too. We defeated Viconia and her Sharan cultists. The people of Baldur's Gate are now safe from her schemes. Yay! Anyway, fold up the completed quests so that I can feel accomplished. Look at how few quests I have left. I still need to speak with the Diabolist. And of course there's the freeing Orpheus thing. And we also have to find the rest of the pieces of Dribbles. Search the cellar. Oh yes, that one's never going to be completed because I gave the book to Asterion and I declined to take it back. So that quest will never be finished. Because I refuse to deal with that book.
Those leaves are a little dark.
Okay.
Bad soil? Don't tell Mother.
She's right here, dude. I would like to go upstairs, please. Okay, whose room is this covered in vines? Empty potion bottle. Clothing that doesn't give me answers. Ooh, a hammock. Nice. Jessam's journal. A stunningly rendered doodle of a young elven girl sitting on a throne. Faint eraser marks indicate that her crown got more jeweled and elaborate with every iteration.
Maybe she'll even read it with you.
Queen Jessam, one of Tethia, ruling of the lands of...
That's alright. I'm alright. What if I tell her not to do the goblin voice?
I guess...
What?
That would be okay.
New child!
I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Chihira! I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said...
Who said?
Oh.
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
Oh,
you
child.
Little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look, not dead. I just had a few adventures. Like,
Oh, man. She tried to kill me, for one. I fought alongside a warrior angel. We broke the curse that had gripped Moonrise Towers for a century. I faced a god of death and won! Bloodshed, death, more of the same. Or Lishrug. What would make everybody involved sound the most awesome? We broke a century-old curse.
Moonrise. Like the place from your stories, Jaheira.
the very same. We can give that one a happy ending after all. Now, come. Solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait. Here. I was... keeping this safe.
My Harper pin. Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
So if we didn't already have a Harper pin, that was a way to get one. That's good. That is good design. I appreciate that. Admittedly, now I have two, but you know, that's not a problem. More clothes. Boots. You're an adorable child, Tate. Okay, nice bath. Sponges.
True, I suppose.
Somebody has to sleep in the bathing room? Oh, look at that. They read in the bath, too. Sod the maimed god. Reading like a strange cross between a warped confession and a manifesto, this text was written by a paladin who broke his oath of justice and celibacy to Tyr. After years of devotion, it seems the man grew very sullen with the state of his life. People did not like his religious ardor, not the ardor itself, but the stringency of his tone. Evidently, he got drunk one night in spring and attacked a young woman walking the streets of her hometown. Ironically, he was gelded by the authorities, ensuring his continued devotion to celibacy, if not justice. I guess that's supposed to be an informative tale? A cautionary tale? There's a lot of soap there, and I approve. I am concerned at the number of beds versus the number of children.
Tell Mother.
There is a bit of an issue, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Empty. I will be taking that mugwort. All of your medicinal agents shall be mine.
Written in code, too, I'm afraid.
I know. It's not a very good code.
Mushroom soup. Baguette. Yes, I am taking all their food. Don't judge me.
Oh, come on,
White bread.
Ferdinand. I just
Ah,
told
it's
you.
me. We'll leave them their cleaver. But I think that asking Rian and the other of the children who can do things to watch over the refugees was a better choice than making the home into a hospital. I didn't mean to shame Jaheira along the way, but... Okay, what we're gonna do is we're going to run... We're going to run to the Blushing Mermaid, but we're not going to go in. So, down this street, diagonal one. Not that one.
Those clanking great steel watchers. Bloody hate them.
No, wait, not that one either. Or is it? Nope, not that one. That one, yes. Come with me, my motley crew. Oh no, this person's cabbages. Okay. Open the sack. Foodstuffs, go to camp. Now Jaheira and I both have a Harper pin. Yay! I wonder if Minsk is an honorary Harper by now. Anti-hag support group poster. Haha! Okay, we will deal with talking to people at the Blushing Mermaid next stream. I am hoping that the captain is feeling better by now. It's hard to tell. She's not showing up on... It's been a day, so I'm hoping that she is feeling better. We'll find out. We will find out. She might be still in the basement. It's hard to say. But that is a problem for future Foxwine. Current Foxwine is going to find... Whoa, it's been a long time since I did more than quick save. Taking Minsk and Jaheira into a bar isn't going to be a problem, right? Okay. Well, this is where I'm going to be calling it a night. Make sure that goes to the latest. So I will pick up next time with attempting to check in on the captain, just to see, and maybe going to visit the Diabolist. Like, I still have a short rest left in the day, and I have pretty much all fresh people except for Asterion at this point. So, you know, that might be an idea. I'm definitely going to consider it. But for now, I'm going to call it a night. It feels like a good time to do so. So, there we go. The good news is that if you cannot get enough of the sound of my voice, you can always find previous streams of mine archived on my YouTube channel. There are playlists there for anything on the YouTube channel that I've streamed twice or more. And while I am currently a little behind in my videos, I will hopefully be working on catching up again soon as I manage to find like a few hours that I can work on that. Aye. So that's how that goes. And I will be back streaming again tomorrow night. Starting at 7:30 p.m. I will be playing Slime Rancher 2 for Management Monday. I'll be working on hunting down all of the bells and ringing them, and hopefully something good will happen. And maybe between now and then I will actually look up how to get water into the prismatic core, because that also seems important, and I have not seen even the slightest hint of how to do that. So I'm gonna consider looking some stuff up before next stream, but the main thing is going to be gathering a whole bunch of prismatic plorts and a whole bunch of shadow plorts and popping boxes, shadow boxes, and ringing bells and doing all sorts of glorious stuff like that. Then on Wednesday night, starting around 7:15 or 7:20 or so, approximately, when we get a game together, I will be playing either Among Us or Scribble It or 100% Orange Juice with my friends, depending on how many people show up, who shows up, and all of that sort of jazz. Possibly a combination of the above, depending on when people arrive late, when people leave early, and which people that it is. When we have the largest number of people, we play Among Us. When we have the smallest number of people who own the game, we play 100% Orange Juice. And if we have people who, if we don't have enough for Among Us, and we have people who either don't own Orange Juice or we have too many people for 100% Orange Juice, that is when we play Scribble It. So that's the way that that goes. Then around 10:15, maybe 10:20, maybe even as late as 10:30 or so, when my friends abandon me to do this whole thing that they call sleeping at night so that they can get up for work in the morning. That is when I will be switching over to my solo Valheim game, where I need to fix my previous project because I made a poor decision in making the ledge go outward on my farm in the plains rather than inward. So it's going to be resetting that so that so that it goes in instead of out. And that is going to be the plan for that. I may try to leave the roof the way that it is if I can figure out a good way to do that, just so that I don't have to redo the roof, but mostly the plan is to rebuild the farm and hopefully poke around the plains a bit more for more materials and stuff like that. So that's the plan for Valheim. Then on Thursday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Megabonk for Try Not to Die Thursday. I will be continuing to try to unlock things and to level up my characters enough that they can survive stuff, because apparently that's how you do it, is that you just keep playing the characters because they level independently, kinda. Which is why Sir Oofy is such a good character for me, because I've been playing him a lot to try and get the sword kills. So it's just like he's become my best character because I've been playing him so much. So I need to play other characters in order to make them at least as good as him. So that'll be the plan. And then, next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I shall return to Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm gonna, try to check in on the captain as much as I can do so. I'm not immediately seeing her, but I'm sure she's in there somewhere, right? I hope. I'm sure she must be in there somewhere. And also possibly talk to the Diabolist, because I think that's the next thing to do before going after Gortash. Partially because of the whole deal that I have going on with Raphael, and partially because Gortash and Orin did something with the Diabolist to get the crown, and it would be really good to know what. So some information and possibly some information with the Diabolist next stream. Is this ambitious? It probably is, but that's the way my plans go. But you know what? Whether my plans are overly ambitious, whether or not I have to do psychic damage to myself to give the best possible outcome to my companion characters, and whether or not I have a plan for the game that I'm playing, I still have fun. And for the majority of tonight, I have had a lot of fun. And I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have, if not more. And I hope that you all have a great night. Good night.